talking back. I'll never be through. My only request is that you listen. Work magic in the kitchen and sex on demand. Sharp ass teeth, you didn't cut my hand. I love you so much, you just don't understand. However, you will learn how to respect me as your man. You see, I provide above and beyond measure. Credit cards, receipts support that claim. Not to mention, my sex game has consistently given you pleasure. So don't you ever tell me to stop it. Gucci and Louis adorn your closets. I didn't tell you that while you was gallivanting at Lenox Mall with my black card. Jimmy Choo's red bottoms matching Aston Martins. Oh my God! You see, you was an ungrateful motherfucker. Just like them chicks you run with and they ain't shit. Last year, them girl trips, I was the one to pay for that shit. And this is the thanks I get? How did it even come to this?
Daddy, why is mommy's nose bleeding? This, among the many questions I asked an old man. Never fluent with words, but proficient with his hands. Arriving after home from school, she always maintained that infectious smile, all the while crying and dying inside. Food promptly on the table at 6, Lord forbid otherwise, that he'd immediately come in and start talking shit. Eventually slapping her, ordering me to fetch a switch, then commenced to tear my legs all the way up. Red blistering marks would last for weeks. Afterwards, I just fall asleep, too exhausted from the beating to even eat. For my entire childhood, this was the routine. I loved him. I hated him. But God, why was he so mean? The word love was never heard in my household. Not on birthdays, not on holidays. I still couldn't understand what that was all about. He was an awesome provider. We never wanted for anything. The kids viewed him as a cool dad, figured I was spoiled since I wore the latest everything. During the summer, the ice cream truck would come down the block, and all the kids knew that it would stop because Pops would come from the back and he would buy it all out. He was my hero, but yet my worst enemy. Still having feelings of guilt, what I could never muster up enough courage to ask my mother was, why didn't you just leave him? Granted, she adored me dearly, worshipped the air that he breathed, highly educated, so intelligent, one wouldn't believe a woman that beautiful, of that stature will allow herself to endure such a level of pain. I guess the broken jaws and swollen lips made it impossible for her to explain. The abundance of makeup covering the bruises indicated the shame. But years later, it dawned upon me. That's the way you love a woman. And women want to be loved, right?
So leave then, I don't give a fuck. Just take only what you came with, and that obviously wasn't much, except a bunch of problems, bills, and bad credit. Yeah, I said it. There's a slew of women around the city that would love to be on my arm in public with me instead of loathing and self-pity. So this is who I am. Take it for what it's worth. No, I will not change. I will not hesitate to put my hands on a woman who refuses to abide by the rules of engagement I have set in place. Disobedience will not be tolerated. It will result into me rearranging your face. Get out.
Oddly enough, I don't feel like my mother would be proud despite my success and status. Because of my actions, they're a disgrace. But it's useless to focus on it now because her, and alongside with my father, in their final resting place. So for the next 21 years, I get to sit in a cell and think about all the lessons that my parents taught me. But there was one so essential that they failed to teach me, and that was how to truly love a woman. That is my time, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr.Outley.
That was so